Well, Sarge here, and I would like to welcome you to Conversational Shaving. Isn't that right, Sarge? Say hello. Say hello. Well, hello there. I've already prepped my face with Barbus shaving oil, and my razor today is going to be this one-piece twist to open. It's the Schick Platinum razor. I at one time didn't know this existed. I knew of the Schick Corona, but this was the other Schick double-edged razor that was made, and it has this little wheel here. It's twist to open. Let me see if I can get it going the right direction there. And there it is. In there on its first use will be a bluebird blade. And that's my last blade in that tub. I'm going to have to get some more, I guess. Anyway, I'll twist that back closed. My, I guess they call it cream or soap, more of a croap maybe. It's this Barbus Classic. Right there, that's the soap or cream. I've already lathered up my brush, the Simpson Trafalgar T-2 brush, and I'm going to run some hot water here. Just to dip the tip of the brush in. I'm having dry mouth right now. I don't know why. I don't know why my mouth's so dry. I've had enough liquids today. Anyway, I'm going to dip just the very tip of that in there. I'm going to try to get a lather going on my face. I hope you're all doing well out there. Usually Barbus lather's pretty good for me. It's got a nice soapy smell. Nice scent. Not so much cologne-y, but kind of a soap scent, but it's a good scent. A scent that might be a little bit peculiar to Barbus, peculiar meaning unique to, but anyway, yeah. Good stuff. I'm going to drain the sink here and wash some of this. I've got a little soap on me. Yes, sir. I think it'll be a nice shave. I'm hoping for a nice shave. And if my mouth stays so dry, I'm going to have to go get something to drink when I take a break here. But let me wet the razor. Okay, first time using this razor, and first pass number one, first use on the bluebird blade. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Huh. Huh. Straight away I'll tell you that it feels a lot different from the Schick Corona razor. Okay, we'll go over here to the other side of the face. Even though it's a fairly light razor, I'm trying to use somewhat of a light touch here. Not pushing too hard. Maybe pushing a little harder down here where I seem to have more stubble all the time. I should have cleared the runways or whatever you call. It's okay. Huh. Nice, nice. I'm going to go ahead and rinse the razor. Okay, we'll go on to the chin here. This razor I got from an eBay vendor. It came all the way from Lisbon, Portugal. I'll flip the razor over and get above the upper lip. I've got soap on the upper lip too. Pretty nice shave so far. Comfortable enough. Except for maybe right here. Trying to get the right angle there. Okay, I'll rinse the razor again. Okay, onto the neck area here. So how are your shaves going? Good, I hope. I hope you're in good health and that you're happy. Hope your life is going nicely. Hope things are going your way. Although I probably shouldn't say, may you get everything you want, because that's an old Chinese curse. Along with things like, may you live in interesting times and may you be called to the attention of authority. I won't wish those things upon you. Although we all already are blessed, quote unquote, or cursed, to live in interesting times. Sorry if you can't see too well. What I'm doing here is kind of paying attention to myself in the mirror, but not doing a very good job of showing what I'm doing on camera. Well, it's probably good enough for pass number 1. I will return lathered again, I hope, for pass number 2 across the grain. Well, time to go across the grain. I did forget earlier. Got to turn that on-air sign on. Let the world know I'm in the studio and I'm broadcasting. Okay, I'll go over here now. Still a pleasant shave. Almost strangely pleasant. I have some other new shaving products on the way. They're not terribly expensive, but still somehow I seem to have tapped my shaving budget pretty good. Yep, excuse me. Okay, continuing on here. In probably just less than a month, some of my plants out back will be sprouting. Not blooming, but emerging from the ground. Seems like March 1st is when the naked ladies, or also known by other names, surprise lilies or resurrection lilies, those sprout around March 1st, and a few of the tulips start coming out of the ground then. Okay. I was just checking. You don't need to see this, but I think I need to brush my teeth. That's on the agenda for later this evening. Excuse me while I rinse the razor again. Okay. Yep. Onto the neck. Still going across the grain. Kind of sideways here. The jury's still out as to what I think about this razor, but I can kind of give you a hint. It seems to be going well, this shave. So I might end up, I hope I'm not speaking too early, but or out of turn, or talking out of school, or whatever the heck it is. I may be mixing my metaphors, but it may be too early to tell. But just going by what I've experienced so far with this razor, it could become one of my favorites. Of course, there's so many good razors and so many good shaving products, but this razor is certainly no exception as far as being a good product. So it seems so far. I know it's a little early to judge. The jury should rightly still be out, or by all rights. Okay, that's pass number 2 complete. I'll be back for pass number 3 against the grain. Okay, we'll go against the grain, and I'll start on my neck this time. I'd say this razor has somewhere between light and medium aggression. Which is good for me because I kind of have a baby face to an extent. Since I've been shaving this way and have gotten better at it, I generally only need to shave every 2 days. Although somehow when I first started this hobby, shaving in this manner, the more traditional manner. Seems like I still had to shave every day. Well, maybe I didn't have to, but I chose to, I guess. Okay, rinse time. But anyway, yeah, continuing here. Try to let you, the audience, get a better idea of what I'm doing here. Sometimes a lot of the time, most of the time, I still have to kind of look at the mirror and dry my hand off here a little bit. We'll go over here. Okay. Go on to the chin here. It was a little strange using this razor against the grain. It was pretty effortless. That's what I'm trying to say. Effortless going with and across the grain. Seems like there's a little bit more effort required for me anyway, going against the grain. Although on all the passes I've shaved over the same areas repeatedly, trying to get them so I didn't hear any more audio feedback. But somehow it seems like there's more effort somehow going against the grain. But this is my first time using this razor. I think I received it yesterday, but I didn't check my mail yesterday. And I found it in my mailbox, found that package today, and so this is my first time using this. I'll be right back for pickup time. Well, Sarge here. What time is it, Sarge? It's pickup time, Sarge. Pickup time? I keep borrowing Sarge from his little nap. I'll set him down. It's okay, buddy. I'm sorry. You're a good sport. You're a good kitty. Yeah. Go back to sleep. Okay, pickup time, ladies and gentlemen. Or touch-up time. I'll freshen this up a little bit. A little dry. It'll be alright. It'll be fine. Oh, I got a little weeper there. It'll be alright. Yeah, it sure seems a lot easier going with or across the grain with this razor. But again, it's the first time I'm using it. And your mileage may vary, as they say. Might be a completely different shaving experience for you if you get one of these. You might love it, you might hate it, you might find it anywhere in between those two extremes or those two poles. I might be chasing BBS a little bit too much here. You probably can't hear it, but occasionally I'm hearing just a little bit of residual feedback here. Excuse me, I'm going to rinse the razor and go over my neck one more time. I was trying to get a friend into this hobby, but he said shaving is something he just wants to get over with, get it out of the way. I told him, well, you really need a shaved in and to shave like this so that you know, you can have time to yourself, your personal time. But I don't know. He said he wasn't going to get into this hobby, although I've gotten other friends shaving this way, so who knows. Stranger things have happened. He might decide out of the blue to pick up this way of shaving sometime. Speaking of pickups, I'm trying to finish off the shave here. Well, that's pretty good. I don't want to stand here and gild the lily all night, but I'll be right back with Mr. Towel. Mr. Towel, ladies and gentlemen. Ah. Yes, shave is feeling pretty nice. It's at least a DFS. Possibly the lower rungs on the ladder of a BBS shave. Okay, I've put Mr. Towel back where he goes, and I'm going to start a brief recap, and then I'll put the finishing touches on the shave. I started out off camera. Beforehand, I applied to my face. I applied some of this Barbus shaving oil, and my razor has been this one-piece twist-to-open Schick Platinum razor. It was called, not to be confused with some of the later incarnations of Schick razors, which I think there's a kind of platinum blade cartridge razor or something like that, but this was the Schick double-edged platinum twist to open with the dial right there that opens and closes the razor. The Russians, well, the Soviet Union and the Eastern Bloc countries made a lot of clones of that kind of razor. And let's see, my soap or cream, depending on more of a croak, has been this Barbus shaving soap or hard cream. Very nice, lathers easily, smells nice. And my brush was this Simpson Trafalgar T-2 synthetic brush right there. Okay, now I think I've covered all that. Oh, I did forget one thing. In my razor on its first use was a Bluebird blade, which worked pretty well on that razor. I don't think I've had as good a luck with Bluebird blades before as I did in this razor. So I don't know what that means exactly, but I'm going to apply now some of this TN Dickinson's Witch Hazel. Okay. A little bit of alcohol in this, so there might be some mild sting. This is a mild astringent. Sting's not too bad. A little bit, but not too bad, as I predicted. Don't want to get that in the eyes. Okay, well here it is. Once again, the T.N. Dickinson's Witch Hazel. Okay, going to reach for some of the Barbus Classic aftershave right there. I hope I didn't, as I was pouring this, I heard a crack in the bottle. I had a bottle of that I was given fall off my shelves in my shave den, and it broke and all the aftershave spilled out. I hope I didn't crack this. Nothing seems to be spilling out now, but I got to remember not to. Yeah, this is a plastic bottle, but don't squeeze it. Apparently, it's not meant to be squeezed. And it has a narrow restrictor, but just take your time and pour it out. I guess you don't want to crack the bottle. That's what happened to that other bottle. It hit the floor or hit something else before it hit the floor, and it cracked, and all of the aftershave spilled out. I hope I don't have to buy more of this. So far, it doesn't seem to be leaking. It's good stuff. Very pleasant scent. Goes nicely with the soap. Not an exact same scent, but it goes very nicely with it. Finally, the Barbus Active 2-in-1 balm and moisturizer. It comes in the tube like that. Shake it up just a little bit. See, how am I doing on time? Doing all right. Okay. It's got a little bit there. I'm going to get it going in my hands here. Ooh, that smells nice. It's also going to go very nicely with the soap or cream or whatever they call that. I'll say soap since it comes in a tub. These Barbus products all go very well together. The oil, the shaving oil or pre-shave oil, has a very nice scent, which is different than these other Barbus products, but it won't hurt anything. It doesn't clash with anything. That's it. I'm done. Thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, please like, share, subscribe, all that other good stuff. And on behalf of myself, Mr. Towel, Sarge the Cat, peace out.